Now students, welcome to all. Why we are gathered together here? For watching the separation of substances, which on the basis of experiments. Now we can learn some methods which are the separating of substances. Which method we use for the solid to solid? Very good. Threshing, winnowing, sieving, and hand picking method. These are the method for the using solid to solid substances. Now we can see here the separation of substances which are insoluble in water. The substances which are insoluble in water. How can we separate? With the method of sedimentation and decantation. Here I can take a beaker which is an empty beaker. In that beaker I can take some sand. I can take some sand in that beaker. Now, after that sand, I can pour some water in that beaker. What will happen? What are you watching here? Here, the heavier component. Which is heavier component? Sand. Sand is the heavier component of here, which is settled down to the water, and water is floating on that impurity. What is the impurity in here? Sand. Sand is the impurity here. This method is called as sedimentation. This method is called as sedimentation. Now, after the sedimentation, which process is followed? Decantation. For that decantation, I can take another beaker and I can pour this water or pour this mixture without disturbing the sedimented. Now what can we see here? We can see the sedimented substance, which is sand, is separated from water. This method is known as decantation. Is this 100% pure water?
No.
For that purpose, we can take another experiment which is based on filtration. For that filtration, I can take here a stand. This is filtrating funnel. And which materials are used to filtrating? Filter paper and muslin cloth. Here I can take a single filter paper. I can fold this paper by this way, first half and another half. Now it is occupies a special or particular shapes. Which shape you can see here? Cone shape. Now this filter paper I can put into that funnel, and below that funnel I can take another beaker. Now this decanted water I can filter from that filter paper. Now what will we see here you? The water passes from that filter paper, which is pure water. Which is a pure water. Why it is a pure water? Because it is passing through that filter paper. It is passing through that filter paper. And filter paper, what is the function of filter paper? To remove the residue. Hence, after that, all water which is passing through the filter paper is poured into the beaker. Now I can remove the filter paper from here. Now what can we see here? There is a residue in that filter paper. There is a residue in that filter paper, and the water which is filtrating is a pure water. Look at the difference here. This is the impure water and this is the pure water. You can see the difference easily. This is the called as filtration. This method is called as filtration method. we can learn another method. Which method carried out to separate two immiscible liquids? What is the meaning of immiscible liquid? What is the meaning of immiscible liquid?
Which is not miscible. Dissolve.
The liquid which cannot dissolve in water and which can separate easily and which can we see the naked eyes. I can take here an apparatus which called as separating funnel. This apparatus is called as separating funnel. In that funnel, I can pour some water. Here I can pour some water. In that water, now I pour some oil in that. Now what will you see here? There are the two layers. First layer is water and second layer is oil. This mixture is called as immiscible mixture. This mixture is called immiscible. Now how can we separate this mixture? By opening the cork slowly. Here I can open the cork. Focus here. Now what will happen here? Water is. Focus here. Now what will happen here? Water is flowing down. And now I can off the cork. As soon as all water is falls into the beaker. Now here we can see two mixtures are separated. In that funnel there is a oil and in that beaker water. By this way we can separate the oil and water mixture. This method is called as separating funnel method. Understood?
Yes.
Okay.